Hello, thank you for joining us today for hashtag Can Youth Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter awareness campaign. Today we have with us Kitchener Ward 10 Councillor Sarah Marsh. Thank you for joining me today, Sarah.
Oh, you're so welcome, Ella.
So, Sarah, tell us a bit about yourself. For example, how you got into politics, your political struggle, and your political work.
Okay, so I became involved in politics when I was a volunteer. So here at the City of Kitchener we have over 10 community advisory committees that people can volunteer at, and you come once a month to advise council on various issues. And the more I got involved, the more I enjoyed it, and then the more I enjoyed it, the more I got involved. And I decided to take it to the next level when I decided to run in 2014. And I had a lot of help, a lot of volunteers, and that was really great to be successful in my campaign. And then I have enjoyed the role enough that I wanted to, and I feel I can contribute more, and so I decided to run again for a second term.
I'm glad you got elected.
Thanks, me too. It's a lot, isn't it? You were involved in a campaign, and I'm sure you learned a lot.
Yeah.
As I did. It's pretty intense sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It's all worth it.
Yes. Political struggles, I'd say the biggest struggle for me has been trying to meet the expectations of the time commitment, because officially it's a part-time role, and oftentimes the commitment demands full-time hours. So people will contact me on social media or by email or by phone or in person. I see people in the grocery store. It takes me to about 3 times longer to grocery shop than it did before because I stop and respond to people's questions or concerns or things they want to talk about. And so the time commitment I find is a struggle.
Yeah.
And then in terms of my political involvement, I've really enjoyed my relationships that I've developed with my colleagues and with staff and with members of the community to try to make sure that we can build the best city that we can.
Thank you. Why do you think the youth and minorities votes matter? And what steps can we take to make them more involved in the electing process?
Okay, so can you clarify youth vote? What age are you thinking of?
18 to 24.
Right. So absolutely, it's incredibly important that young adults get involved in voting. So I met somebody who had just turned 18 just before the vote, and I learned that he voted for me on his first opportunity to vote, and that's a pretty special thing to learn. So and now the statistics show that if you vote the first time, the moment that you're able to vote, then you are more likely to vote throughout your life. So youth need to, it's more important that they vote than senior citizens, in my opinion, because they're the ones who are who should be wanting to shape who is representing them in the various levels of governments going forward. And minority votes are also very important, and we have seen that a lot of times people from different minority groups sometimes don't vote as often as the majority, and it's so. I think that one thing that we can do is go to where students are and go to where minority groups already meet. So whether it's at schools or in places of worship, community centers, places where people are already gathered, to talk to them about why it's important to vote and how their vote matters.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So I'd like to thank Sarah Marsh for sharing her valuable input on why youth and minorities vote matters. Do you know that 40% or 234,000 domestic students were given non-repayable grants? What do you think? Do their votes matter? I believe with all my heart that they do. Post 3 things here that you think matter, and we will take them to your election candidates. Remember, hashtag Can Youth Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter. Thank you.